this is not planned. And I have no idea if this even works, as I haven't told anything to anyone, just doing it. And well, all I will do is simply do some soldering of an ReAmiga now when my channel is back after being copyright fake strikes of our beloved Spanish friend in Germany. Maybe probably strike this one as well, so you know, if this is gone, you know that he's doing it again because he thinks he has some legal right, because he now registered Amiga Technologies.de. Anyway, enough about the morons, and I think I will do a simple solder of Budgie, Lisa, Gail and Alice, and hopefully get a video sync on this ReAmiga, and I'll call it for day. So I will minimize my ugly face, and we have this board. Passives on, and I put on the power, the filter, the RGB, and 2 LEDs. Oh, this is hard. 2 LEDs here for power. Good evening, everyone, or all 3 of you. So first thing I do is plug it in the power, and you'll see that I have 5 volts. I'm glad to be back. Our beloved friend Salvador, oops, said it, strike me on my birthday. So my channel was dead. Big thanks maybe to Mark and Anna at YouTube, humans that I actually got in touch with, real humans, but they are not on the copyright department, different department, about another issue I filed, a secret issue about this. So, but they couldn't even get in touch with the copyright department because they couldn't get through the bots. Anyway, that is still in investigation, and I've given some information about security issues that actually happened to me, because it's a really security issue when you can do fake copyright strikes. Anyway, screw him, or no please, but do this soldering. Hope this camera sucks, and this room will be maybe my last video from this room, or I'll do more soldering 2 days, and that will be the last video of this small lab, as I will move after 8 years of this temporary apartment. So I will actually have a real room with a window, and I mean a room that I can't touch that wall and that wall at the same time. And well, this is what I'm used to see anything when I'm doing SMD soldering, and hopefully I will get the real microscope when I have room. As you know, this is not the optimal place. Anyway, I'm using oh, this is hard to find. Yeah, that one. A knife blade, and I will now again minimize my ugly face, and here's, yeah, this knife blade, and I'm using flux from Louis Rossmann. I put it in a different syringe because I think it's easier to handle. So first, budget, the hardest one. what I do is remove all solder, put on one pad solder blob there, put in the chip, align it as good as I can. This is used chips, so actually I haven't tested them, so I hope they actually work. And I put there, so it's there gently. Then I move the board and put some more there, and usually solder on the tip is enough, but it wasn't this time. I push down the chip while I'm doing this on the other corner here, and now it's stable. I inspected more, that it's actually quite spot on. Yeah, I will get a better camera. I mean, this is crap. I actually thought I will buy real stuff. Anyway, I solder there and there. So now I will put flux and solder on the opposite sides where I haven't tacked it in. First flux, and this flux is really good. It smells like shit and make me cough. This is not the Bible. Anyway, and that's a real microscope will be with a camera. And just drag it here, and this is when you can't really see anything. I don't, this is poor. Actually, I shouldn't do this. I was just thinking that now when my channel is back, why not test how long it will take before I will get copyright notice from Amiga Technicals DE, the fake registered company. You know, everyone, that the IPs is to Toronto in Italy, but this guy thinks that by registering a €100 company you have all rights and IP and everything. Doesn't really work like that, and your account will soon be disabled again, or for real, because of this. You haven't sent it to court yet, and you have like 4 or 5 days left to do that for this claim, right? Anyway, put there, and I know this is crap, doing for fun, and should have a real camera for this so you could see how smooth actually this flux works. I mean, soon I have soldered this used budgie on a new board. So with proper tools you can do stuff real fast. But not proper ventilation. That I will have said later. And when in doubt, use more flux. Always more flux. Flux is good. Maybe too much solder. And then the last here, and we have a budgie soldered. See if I have a small toothbrush here, and it's a proper roll. Can we see? Is this even visible? All for viewers. So that's about it. Time for the girls. Lisa. About the same thing there. I put a blob on one pin there. Lisa downwards, pointing downwards. There's a dot there and one there. So, and put it there and kind of align it while pushing it down. It's a board and should be quite centered. Push it down and solder on that corner as well. Check it out. Yeah. And I usually put something on there, some kind of angle, and lots of flux, always lots of flux. As Roy Stossman, he always has lots of flux. And make sure that you heat the pin and the pad at the same time, and get soldered pretty easily. So I'm doing this just to see that I get a V-sync and then call it a day, force the kids to bed and have a beer and code on diagram or something. Doing stuff for the community. Or pack the shit because this apartment needs to be packed. We'll go to the new apartment tomorrow and do stuff and start network, etc. Building my lab, but right now I can not really build my lab as they are changing the floor there right now, so it's a total mess. Heat on the pins and the pad at the same time, otherwise drag soldering will simply just not work, and you must heat several pins. You can't just heat one pin, you can heat several pins, and that's why this knife blade is so good. And the heat transfer it, and the physics just simply do the rest. Just sucks solder under the pins and it flows nicely. Because I say that, I will jinx it, and this chipset is actually bad and I have no idea putting on a bad chip. Just got the idea to do something to test if my OBS setup still works. Especially after it done an upgrade, and I've used it most for YouTube lately, or Facebook. Bridges, do not have bridges. Yeah, bad. Bridges are bad. Oh, it was so fast. I don't know corners. I'm off. Ah. I really do that? Yeah, I did. Quite fast. Lisa. Then we take Gale. The same. There. Actually, sometimes I do all chips at once. I don't know. I can call this a tutorial, even if you can't really see in soldering. I don't know if I can maybe do that for Sunday when I plan to do the soldering for the next step. That is to get power LED flashing and the minimum setup for diagram, so it actually boots diagram. That's my next step when I build. Ventilation here sucks, and this flux smoky. Anyway, next step of building a ReAmiga is to get diagram boot helpfully, and then put on the RAM, floppy, audio, PCMCA, and other non-essentials. And well, and about copper strike, if we do this again, everything is recorded locally and I will put it on Vimeo, etc. This is a test if this platform is secure enough, and actually will be used for my security report later. I noticed an exploit, or Spanish friend helped me notice that exploit in YouTube, so we're working on it. And this is an exploit I think our friend in Frankfurt uses. You can call it social engineering or whatever. Need some solder, but not too much. More important actually to have more flux if it doesn't sit good. Bridge, no. So, and that's it. When I redraw the process of reversing, yeah, I did one for the Amiga 3000 project I'm working on, and guess what? Yeah, exactly. He struck me, and I can do this. Where I'm redraw this board that I'm soldering. This is a pain in the to do. I can talk about later there, but I will maybe put it on Vimeo. I think I have an issue there with the size limit. I haven't decided to pay for it yet. Vimeo seems better, so you can't do fake copyright strikes as you can on YouTube. So somewhat more secure, but I plan to actually put all my videos on our own server. I have connection to 1 gigabit bandwidth, free server I can place in a data center. So then I control my own shit, and you can't fake copyright strike it, and you can't come with silly claims either, because Bahnhof is a good ISP that actually requires you to have some facts before you do shit. That's my new ISP in the new apartment, and I plan to rent a place in a data center there. I have own data center I can put it on, but I don't want to mix private and work stuff, even if I can. No problem, I'm allowed. I need just one U in the server, in the rack, and we have lots of space. I will do some kind of write-up later when the 3000 project is done. Hopefully at Amiga 34. Then the ReAmiga 3000 will be done as well. Let's see. There's a risk that I will not get the video sync now, because I haven't tested the chips at all. I will do more interesting YouTubes. I will do a tutorial for diagram. Haven't dared to do that yet because I want a platform that actually works, but there are people that doesn't like the Amiga that wants to stop me. So maybe I need just to actually install over the server instead and do it myself. 1 terabytes of disk is no problem. So when we have the main chipset in place, this is plus the oscillator is what's required, plus some of the passives. I have a list except for exact passives I've needed to get synced, but more easy just to put all passives on first, and then just don't have to care about when to put on the different passives. And bridge. And that's the chipset. Puts a heatsink on Alice when installing. Yeah, well, it's always good to cool your chips, so why not? And I think there are hack where you remove one resistor here and short it, and that will make the Alice actually cooler, especially when having an individual. So I think it's on individual computers' website. So, moment of truth. Either I get to video sync, or I will not, and if I not, then chipset is bad or I have a breach. And well, a video sync, I can't show it here, but simple. That's how I do this. This is a small fast test if the streaming works. I will do more of this hopefully on Sunday. Depends on how my move projects works and how much work I have in building a network, etc. in the new lab. And that's it. And well, I can do this again and show you again that this is my next project. You might know about it. The 3000. This is a clone. It's a one-to-one copy with 1-2 modifications. That int2 signal is already to the CPU slot, and as usual on my boards, onboard LEDs. But that's it. I will later remove the zip area, D area, the 2 ROMs here, and chip mem area for also surface mount memory instead. Maybe if it works I will lab on it. 64 megs on board here. We will see 16 anyway, but maybe 64. And then on the ReAmiga, all through-hole passives will be surface mount, maybe hybrid, so you can have both, but maybe not. And believe me, it's way more easy to do surface mount than this pain in the butt soldering of all those and cutting the traces, pins, and it's. I will do 2 of those boards and never ever again. I promise you. And no, I will not do the tower. No way. You can't pay me enough to do that. I will not do it. Anyway, that's it. Half an hour test, and well, what more to say? ReAmiga, you have seen it before, nothing new, and well, see you maybe on Sunday, hopefully. Otherwise it will be in my new apartment in a month, and I will start doing some diagram tutorials if you think that's a good idea. And well, bye.